Hi guys, so I'm back on now, and we're going to talk about what the hell is going on in New England. Um, it is appearing like there's some type of serial killer, except there are a couple that I have ruled out. Um, and this is because the one they got, and they arrested one man because they found a woman dismembered in his suitcase, which that one I feel like has nothing to do with the rest of these bodies, okay? So when you include that guy and that victim, that brings 12. So we're going to narrow this down to 11. And then there's another one that was just recently found, the last one that was found. And it's also male, and his name is Stephen Myers, and he's 51, and he was found in Bristol, Connecticut, behind the high school. Now, I say another male because they found remains of a male back on, I think, March 25th. So I'm thinking I'm going to rule these two out too. I can't be sure, but I'm thinking I'm going to rule these two out as well because I do think that the serial killers is predominantly focusing on the women. So I'm going to say right now, I think there's 10. 10 that could possibly be, and there, it could be 4, it could be 5, it could be 6, I don't know. I'm trying to narrow this down, but yeah, that's what I feel like. So we have some identifications, and I'm going to name off the towns first, all the towns in New England that this is going on in. So we have Framingham, Plymouth, Taunton, Pawtucket, Groton, Connecticut, Norwalk, New Haven, Rocky Hill, Killingly, Springfield, Foster, and then, like I said, this last one, Bristol. But I don't think this one's related. But these are all the towns that all these bodies have been found in. There was also 2 found on the same day in Plymouth. One was in the Norwalk River, and that was the body of 35-year-old Paige Bannon. Okay, she was found in the Norwalk River in Plymouth. And then on the same day, there was a human skull found. That one has not been identified. Same town. That very well can absolutely be the same person. And yeah, so it's mainly Connecticut and Massachusetts, and we have 1 or 2 in Rhode Island. So I'm crossing these ones off as I feel like they're not, involved. Of course, the police are doing their investigations. You have, what's his name? Anthony Galini. He's pretty much downplaying it. He's saying that, there's nothing to say that it's all from one killer, and he doesn't want the internet to cause hysteria or whatever, which, no, we're not doing that. We're just saying be very aware and mindful of what you're doing, because this is not a game. Like, this is really going on, and whether it's from one person or 8 different people, it's going on. So you do have to be careful, but don't freak out. And use common sense when walking by yourself. Try to be with someone if possible. If not, make sure you have your phone or flashlight, whistle. That's important. Yeah, so the former DC homicide, Ted Williams, he says it's going to take a little bit of time to connect all the dots and see what's what. But they are not ruling out anything. He said very well, can be a serial killer. But again, it might not be for all of them. But this is just a coincidence of all his bodies found in New England. And there is the real fact that, if not one, many different killers are out there. So yes, you do have to be careful. Yeah, so that's what we know so far. There's been one arrest, and that was for the guy, like I said, that had a dismembered female in a suitcase, and that is just totally not a related case to this. I guess apparently he knew this woman and he had problems from, I don't know what the situation is, but he's not connected to these others. So yeah, so if I find anything else out, I will be sure to let you know. Again, New Englanders, my besties out there, please be careful. Okay? Bye-bye.